ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम। जय जय राम। ॐ रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्राय नमः। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि। ॐ श्री हनुमते नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनं। ॐ श्रीचिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमः श्रीतुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ श्रीतुलसीदासाय नमः। हरि ओम, a warm welcome. The very beautiful love, devotion and reverence towards Ramchandra ji was most vividly exhibited by, expressed by Sant Tulsidas ji we saw. Te puni punya punja hamalekhe जे देखहि देखी हहि जिन देखें. Those people are punya punja. They are all most blessed, highly virtuous. Who are they? Those who had seen Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji, Sita ji, Lakshman ji those who are seeing now en route his forest assignment yatra, and the one who will be seeing him in his beautiful, exile to forest, all of them are so blessed. Parama Bhagyavan. Parama Bhagyavan. And they are so blessed that Manda Bhagyavantaha na pashyanti. Those who are not blessed cannot see. We saw yesterday, Ehi vidhi kahi kahi bachana priya, lehi nayana bhari neera, making such beautiful, fond remarks. All the villagers, their eyes were filled with tears. Kimichali hahi maraga agama, suthi sukumara sarira. And the most delicate, Ramchandra ji, Lakshman ji, and Sita ji in particular, the very sight of them, darshan of them, will be, the whole life will be fulfilled. Thus, all the people along the route, they were conversing, they were speaking to each other. Now continuing the 121st Chaupai. Nari saneha bikala basa hohi, sakhai saj samaya janu sohi, मृदुपद कमल कठिन मगुजानी, गहबरी हृदय कहि बरबानी, परसत मृदुल चरण अरुणारे, सखुचति महि जिमि हृदय हमारे, जौं जगदीश इनहि बनु दीन्हा, कसन सुमन मय मारहु कीन्हा, जौं मागा पाई अबिधि पाही, ए रखियहि सखी आँखि न माही, जे नर नारी न अवसर आए, तिन सिय रामन देखन पाए, सुनि सुरूप बूझहि अकुलाई, अब लगी गए कहाँ लगी भाई, समरथ धाई बिलो कहीं जाई, प्रबुदित पिरहि जन्म फलु पाई, अबला बालक वृद्ध जन, करमी जहि पछिताही, होहि प्रेम बस लोग इमी, राम जहाँ जह जाई, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नारी सनेह बिकल बस होही। Nari Saneha, the most pure, beautiful, deep love of all the women. All of them felt very uneasy. Why uneasy? Because of their deep love for Bhagavan, deep devotion for Bhagavan. And the reverence they had made them feel very uneasy. They felt very grieved. Chakai sajha samaya janu sohi. And it was like the Chakravaka bird. We have discussed it several times. Several times the same example is given. The Chakravaka and the Chakravaki, the male and female, at night they cannot meet each other. Therefore, the female Chakravaki bird felt so miserable. In the same fashion, all the women also felt very miserable. Let us be very clear, when such statements are made, it is with pure intention of being devoted to Bhagavan. Mridupada kamala kathina magujani. That tender lotus of the princess. And the rough road on which they have to pass through. All these things, all these women and men together, all of them felt so painful because Gahabari Hridaya Kahahi Bharabani. The women said, out of the pain in their heart, they were very much, their feelings were, so terrible. Why? Parasata Mridula Charana Arunare. How can these soft, tender feet, how can they go on this rough, terrible path of thorns and stones and pebbles and whatnot? Sakuchati Mahajimi Hridaya Hamare. But the Mother Earth was very happy, though she was also feeling bad that she is with that thorns and stones and everything, but she felt happy. Why? Because Bhagavan's pada is touching her. How blessed can I be? It is nothing but Ashirvada. He is blessing me by walking on this path, on the earth. Jau jagadisa inahi binu dinha kasana sumana maya maragu kinha. Lord of the universe, Bhagavan, he has chosen to exile him. Now that he has chosen to exile him, why did he not think of making the path beautiful for Ramchandraji with lot of flowers, or it may not be a red carpet welcome, but then lot of flowers he could have, spread there so that Ramchandraji would walk comfortably. Kasana sumanamaya maragukinha. Why is he not thinking like that? Like this, the women and men in particular, though it was mentioned men, we also have to take in consideration the similar kind of love and devotion and reverence the men also who had towards Ramchandraji. Jao maga paiya vidhi pahi. If we can only secure, we can only gain, we can only be blessed from the heaven a boon. Look at their thinking. All this only express their beautiful love. If only I get a boon from the heaven, I would hold all of them under my eyelids. Ye rakhi saki ankhanamahi. I will keep them below the eyelids so that my eyelids will protect them. How beautiful are their heart and love, Jenara narina avasara aaye tinasiya ramuna dekhana paaye. Those men and women, naranari, na avasara aaye, who could not come at that particular time to see them. They were somewhere else, they passed through and they are going to go away. Within that stretch of time, if those naranari, men and women who could not come and see them, Tinasiya Ramuna Dekhna Paye, who were unable to behold that beauty of Sita ji, Ramchandraji and Lakshmanji, Suni Surupa Bujhiya Kulai. They came back, and then the people who had seen them, they started expressing, explaining, and beautifully, with joy, and probably they may also be dancing out of that joy and with that extreme ecstasy when they were saying, Abulagi gaye kahan lagi bhai. Oh, okay, let me know how long would have they gone. See, point number 1. Mridu, their feet were very soft, so you cannot run. And the path is full of thorns and pebbles and so many other unwalkable. I don't know if I'm right. A word like unwalkable. Where cannot be. How can they run and disappear? They will go slowly. Also, Samarata Dhai. Now see, first of all, they cannot run. Two, Sita ji is there. And she's so fragile, she's so soft, she's so delicate, so she cannot run. Listening to this, Samaratha, those people who had that ability, who had that confidence, who had that strength, they started running. And others also told, you can go running, don't waste time in talking to all of us. Go, run. So Dhai, below ke hi jai. They ran fast and they got them, they saw them. How delightful. Pramodita phirahi. Having successfully seen them, probably they would have spoken to them, they would have offered their pranams to them, namaskarams to them, and then they came, and then janama phalu pai, they came and told everybody, oh, I am successful, I saw. You'll find in Sundarakanda, Hanumanji. Now we will see that. One small mention. There are so many Ramayans we saw. One of the Ramayana is called Kamba Ramayanam in Tamil Bhasha. And when Hanumanji goes to Lanka, meets Sita ji giving Ramchandraji's ring and brings Sita ji's Chudamani, everybody is waiting. Where is Sita ji? Did you has Hanumanji found her? Everybody were confused. They were all depressed. Then Hanumanji comes. He runs to... he says, wait, I will first meet Bhagavan and come. He runs. And when he goes there, very beautifully, Kambar writes in Tamil Bhasha, he says, Kanden Sidayai. Why? Look at the psychology there. First thing he says, Kanden, I saw. Because if he says, I had been to Lanka, there are some people who go on to what they are supposed to speak, that they will not speak. They will beat around the bush. And this person will get so restless. But what Hanumanji? This is called ornaments of speech. Directly, first word, Kanden, I saw. See the eye. Whom did I see? I saw Sita. Finished. There ends the matter. Everybody is convinced that Sita ji is alive. Sita ji will be, now he is going to tell where she is. And the very fact that he saw Sita, all of their turbulences of the mind quietened. Think. Similarly, here we find they went and we saw. All of them say everybody were delighted, everybody were happy, and they just jumped out of joy, danced out of joy. Abala balaka vriddha jana. Abala, women who could not go. Why? Old age maybe with some roga also, health issues, pregnant women, all of them cannot go. Balaka, children, they can also not run. Vriddha, very old people, elderly people, Vriddha jana, Karami jahi pachitai, those who could not go and see them, those who were unable to be present when the trio were walking. Oh God, they were so feeling so bad, they were lamenting, and probably they were, it says, wrung the hands. Why did the old age come now? It should have come after 20 years, 23 years. Hohi prema basa logaimi. This way, people were so much hit, stung by lot of love towards Ramchandra ji and pain for not having met him. Continuing in the 122nd verse. गाव गाव अस होई आनंदु देखी भानुकुल कैरव चंदु जे कछु समाचार सुनि पावही तेंद्र परानी दोसु लगावही कहीं एक अति भल नर नाहु दीन हमहि जोई लोचन लाहू कहीं परस्पर लोग लोगाई बाते सरल स्नेह सुहाई ते पितु मातु धन्य जिन जाए धन्य सो नगरु जहाँ ते आए धन्य सो देसु सैलु बन गाओ जह जह जाहि धन्य सोई ठाऊ सुख पायउ बिरंचि रचिते ही ए जेहि के सब भांति सनेही राम लखन पति कथा सुहाई रही सकल मग कानन छाई एहि विधि रघुकुल कमल रवि मग लोगन सुख देत जाहि चले देखत बिपिन सिय सौमित्र समेत सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। गाव गाव स होई आनंदु। Everywhere in village after village, village after village, and in between probably if there were any towns also, everybody were rejoicing. Dekhi bhanukula kairava chandu. And when they saw Ramchandra ji, who was like the moon to the lily flower, Ramchandra ji, who is of the solar rays, but was like the moon to the lily flower. Similarly, he brought so much of joy and everybody's heart blossomed. Je kachu samachara suni pavahi. Those people who got some information about the banishment of Ramchandra ji, Sita ji and Lakshman ji from Ayodhya, Tendra parani dosu lagavahi. They blamed the king and the queen as to why should they do that? What was the requirement? What was the need to send them out of the kingdom? Kahi ekati bhala nara nahu. Others said, the king is very good. He is excellent. But dina hamahi joi lochana lahu. In fact, we all can vouch what the king has done good only. What? By sending Ramchandra out. Because of which our eyes are fulfilled. If the king had not sent them, therefore we respect the king, we love the king more, because of which we have got the darshan of Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji. Kahi paraspar log logai. Men and women, all of them were talking to each other. Batein sarala saneha suhai. And in so much of straight and loving, sarala saneha suhai. Sarala, straightforward, direct words, simple, uncomplicated words. Saneha, with lot of love. Suhai, they gave such wonderful sentences, wonderful phrases regarding Ramchandra ji, Sita ji and Lakshman ji. Te pitu matu dhanya jina jaye. See how beautifully they say. Blessed are the parents. They Pitu Matu Dhanya. They are extremely blessed to have begotten such wonderful princes. Dhanya so nagaru jahan te aaye. That town from where Ayodhya, they have come, they do not know from where they have come. They might, some of them might have known. But those people, they were saying, that town from which they have come, even that town is very blessed. Dhanya so desu sailu banagavu. Happy are the lands, blessed are the lands where Ramchandra ji and Sita ji jahan jahan jahi dhanya so ithau. Wherever they walked, wherever they rested, wherever they visited, and wherever they stayed. All those places are extremely blessed. Sukhapayamo biranchi rachitehi. The creator also must have felt very happy. Biranchi, creator, Sukhapayam, he would have been so happy, Rachitehi, to have created such spots where Bhagavan could walk. Bhagavan was walking. Ejehi ke sab bhati sanehi. And who looks upon these princes? Ramchandra ji, Lakshman ji, Sita ji, those near and dear ones, they are also blessed. Rama Lakhana Pathikata Suhai. The one who also listened to the story of Ramchandra ji, Lakshman ji, of course, Sita ji, while traveling, those who came to know about them, they are also blessed. That is why Ramayana is such a grantha, whether you read it or you even listen to Ramayana. The one who reads and the one who listens and the one who speaks, all of them are blessed. Extremely blessed. I will ask you one question. So many people talk about Ramayana. So many Ramakathas happen all around our city. How many really attend? Tell me. In lakhs and lakhs, in some cities, crores of people are there. But how many come to listen to Ramayana? They consider Ramayana, even in the ordinary life, they speak about it in a different way. Oh my God, he started his Ramayana. Please don't use Ramayana word so loosely and so irrationally and irresponsibly. Please, a humble request to all of you, because Ramayana is a grantha which can take you to the ultimate. How can you talk so loosely? Those who talk that way are so uncultured, irresponsible, foolish. Never use such word. Ramayana Shuraitivu in Kannada Desha. His Ramayana started. My God, Shantam Papam. Don't ever do that. You will incur sin if you say like that. I warn you, beware. Those who even listen to Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji's Katha, they are also very blessed. Rahi sakala maga kanana chai. Even, when you speak about, even in the towns, those who were speaking and the one who were walking along with Ramchandra ji and Ramchandra ji going ahead, Sita ji, Lakshman ji, they were all going ahead, and the one who were walking along with Ramchandra ji talking about his glory, they are also so blessed. And throughout the forest, wherever Ramchandra went, it was a celebration. Celebration. Ehi vidhi raghukula kamala rabi magalogana sukhadeta. Thus, Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji, Sita ji and Lakshman ji, they brought so much of delight to everybody all through the path. Magalogana sukhadeta, wherever they go under the sun. That Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji's beautiful lotus-like face, his beautiful soft pada. Wherever people saw, wherever people felt, wherever people listened to, it was a delight. In fact, Gurudev Swami Chinmayananji, he kept the institution's motto, very beautiful motto which Param Puja Gurudev gave for the sevaks of Chinmaya Mission and for all devotees. What is the motto of Chinmaya Mission? To give maximum happiness to the maximum number of people for maximum period of time. What a beautiful motto. That is the purpose of life. Once you gain that wonderful experience, then what you can share is to give maximum happiness to the maximum number of people for a maximum period of time. What a motto, beautiful. Magalogana Sukhadeta, he only gave joy to everybody. Jahi chale dekhat bipina siya saumitra sameta. And then Bhagavan Ramchandra ji proceeded in the forest. Slowly people also were sent back, asked them to go back to their normal life, and 3 of them proceeded Siya Saumitra Sameta along with Sita ji and Lakshman ji. Continuing. Now, I must tell you this. Very touching chaupai. So beautiful to the heart. People with emotions will love this. People with, so-called very rational and very logical, all this, the emotional people, we don't like. Such people can never enjoy. And knowledge is such which is at the intellectual level but soothes the heart. And Brahma Katha is such that it will first soothe your heart, it will quieten your mind and activate your intellect. And in this portion, it is so very touching. Here, sentiments should not be brought in. The natural emotions must come out. The natural love towards Bhagavan must come out, and you will feel such a wonderful chaupai. We will see 123rd chaupai. Aage Ramu Lakhanu bane paache, tapas besha birajat kache, उभय बीच सिय सोहति कैसे, ब्रह्म जीव बिच माया जैसे, बहुरी कहु छबि जसि मन बसई, जनु मधु मदन मध्य रति लसई, उपमा बहुरी कहु जिय जोही, जनु बुध बिधु बिचरोहिणी सोही, प्रभु पद रेख बीच बिच सीता, धरती चरण मग चलती सभीता, सिय राम पद अंक बराये, लखन चलहि मगुदाहि न लाये, राम लखन सिय प्रीति सुहाई, बचन अगोचर किमि कहि जाई, खग मृग मगन देखि छबि होही, लिए चोरी चित राम बटोही, जिन जिन देखे पथिक प्रिय, सिय समेत दो भाई, भव मगु अगमु आनंद तेई, बिनु शम रहे सिराई, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। Tulsidas ji must have lived these words every moment in his life. It has not just come out because of his literary, what do you call it as ability. It is not out of his fanciful thinking capacity. It has come out of experience. He has felt every single word that he has written. See how beautifully he writes. आगे राम लखन बने पाछे. The very beautiful movement of Ramchandra ji, Sita ji, Lakshman ji is very nicely described how they walk the path. Aage Ramu, in the front Ramchandra ji. Look at the responsibility both of them had. आगे राम लखन बने पाछे. Lakshman ji came behind. तापस बेश विराजत कांछे. Tapasa Vesha, conspicuously wearing the Vesha of a tapasvi, which is bright and brilliant. उभय बीच सिय सोहत कैसे, ब्रह्म जीव बीच माया जैसे. Tulsidas ji says, between the two, Sita ji walked, well protected, complete care, absolute safety. If any problem comes from the front side, Ramchandra ji is there. If anything comes from behind, Lakshman ji is there. And nothing can come on the sides because Lakshman ji from behind watches 300 degrees. And he is conscious of the complete 360 degrees, alert and vigilant. Think. Therefore, Sita ji had nothing to worry. Being Bhagavan in the front and Lakshman ji behind, she was so safe, she was extremely happy and peaceful. Abhayam pratishtham vindate. No bhaya, abhayam. Think. We will come to this point very soon. It was like Brahma Jiva Beech Maya Jaise. It was like Brahma walking in the front and Jiva following behind and Maya in between following Brahma. Look at this beautiful expression. Always keep Bhagavan in the front. And now see, Maya follows Bhagavan. And the Jiva must follow. Please be very attentive now. Please be very attentive. Jiva must follow Maya, which follows Bhagavan. But what happens for us is, we follow Maya, but in the process, we lose track and run behind things and beings of the world, which is of Maya, which gives a challenge to every seeker. Whenever he goes behind things and beings, Maya says, go. Get kicked by the world. And then what? Come follow. I am going behind Bhagavan. I cannot go wrong. You went wrong because you did not follow me, following Bhagavan. Therefore, you will get kicked. You will get slapped, tight slap. From what? From those people or things which you ran behind. Mila, chalo, abba jao. And what do? We come back. And while we are come back, you see on the other side and go away on the other side. Again we are lost. Look at that. Between Brahma and Jiva should be Maya. If Maya goes behind Jiva, what a disaster. Think. And if Maya goes in front and we following Maya, leaving Bhagavan behind, disaster confirmed. That is where we are now. Think. Bhagavan will quietly watch. Chalo, karo, whatever you want. And after gaining proper beatings from the world, Kshine Punye Martyalokam Vishanti. When we lose Punya, we come back to the world, get behind the Maya and not following Bhagavan, we will come back only to suffer. Therefore, follow Maya. But that Maya which follows Bhagavan. Think. Respect Maya. Revere Maya. Why? Without that Maya, I will not have the intelligence, I will not have that knowledge to follow Bhagavan in the front. Respect Maya. It is because of Maya we are born as human beings. Is it not? Think. This taking birth as human being is to realize the fact that Brahman is the supreme, Maya is not permanent. Maya will provide enough and more circumstances for us to realize, and the same Maya will also project enough and more circumstances for us to slip away. But the best part is, we are given this birth with intelligence. Therefore, with the intelligence, be careful, follow Maya, but that Maya which follows Bhagavan. In the Balakanda, 5th Mangala Shloka, Udbhava Sthiti Samhara Karini Kleshaharini Sarva Shreyaskarim Sitam Natoham Ramavallabham. Sita is what? Udbhava Sthiti Samhara Karini Kleshaharini. Shreyaskari, not just Shreya in the ordinary way, Sarva Shreyaskari, Sitam, Natoham, Ramavallabham. I prostrate to that Sita ji. Who is Prakriti? Who is Maya? At the same time, well disciplined of what? Follow Bhagavan. Bahuri kahau chabi jasi mana basai janu madhu madana madhya rati lasai. Another very beautiful example to illustrate Bahuri kahau. I want to give more examples, says Tulsidas ji. He says her beauty Sitaji is chubby. Jasa mana basai. I will explain in a different way. Listen to me, he says. Janu madhu madana madhyarati lasai. Sitaji is like Rati. Rati, the wife of Kamadeva, is in between Madhu, the presiding deity of the spring season, and Manmatha, the god of love. Because God of love is at his best during spring season. And therefore, Rati is like in between the spring season and Manmatha. Upama bahuri kahon jiye johi. You know, my brain wants to throw up so many illustration. Why? My mind is, bringing so much of thoughts. It has so many to illustrate. But Janu Buddha, one more example he says, Janu Buddha Bidhu Bicha Rohini Sohi. It was, or rather Sita ji was like the Rohini Nakshatra, we know, between Chanda, that is moon god, and Buddha, Mercury. And now comes the best part. I know I am late today. I couldn't help it. However, let us finish this for today's session and then come in the next series. Prabhu Padarekha Bichi Bicha Sita Dharati Charana Maga Chalati Sabhita. Very meticulously, perfectly, consciously, and with great love and reverence, Sita ji walked. How? Now see. Dharati charana maga chalati sabhita. She was planting her feet, she was keeping her feet in the space between the footprints of Sri Ramchandra ji. Wow. Ramchandra ji was walking. Look at the love and reverence. She felt her pada should not even touch where Ramchandra ji's pada was there. Look at the reverence. We have also seen certain videos, foolish videos, where the woman wants to walk on the path where her husband walks. Think, reverence. Look at that. Siya Ramapada Anka Baraye Lakhana Chalahi Magu Dahini Lai. And look at Lakshmanji's reverence and love. Now he can't keep the foot where Sita ji has kept or Ramchandra ji has kept. And now Rama's feet, Rama's feet. Sita ji's feet, Sita ji's feet. Now all four foot are there. Where will he keep? So what did he do? Lakhana chalai mahu dahina laye. Lakshmana always kept Ramchandra ji's feet and Lakshman ji's feet to his right. This is one sampradaya. The higher up should always be on the right. I remember my mentor, Param Pujya Swami Brahmanandji of Chinmaya Mission Karnataka regional head. Once we had a program, and I don't remember the program. We wanted to keep the altar in the left side. He called and said, "You must be in the left and move towards the right. And wherever you move, that is where Bhagavan should be. Therefore, the higher up must always be to your right. Think. Look at the photo. Sita ji is seated and to her right is Ramchandra ji. Think. This is how Sampradaya says Lakshman ji walked keeping Sita ji and Ramchandra ji's footprints to his right. Ramalakana siya preeti suhai. The ideal love and affection between Ramchandra ji, Sita ji and Lakshman ji. Preeti suhai. It is so beautiful. It is what to tell. What love. What reverence. Bachana agochara kimi kahi jai. How can one describe this? Khagamruga magana dekhi chabi hohi. Liye chori chitarama batori. Even birds and animals and everybody, they were enraptured. They were captivated. They beheld the beauty of Ramchandra ji and Lakshman ji. Even only 5 senses, animals and lower birds, if they can enjoy so much, how much can these people who saw him must have enjoyed? Isn't it? And their hearts were stolen by Rama. Everybody. It is said, even those who travels the Rama's path in terms of his teachings, they will definitely love Rama more than anything in life. Jina jina dekhe pathika priya. Whoever jina jina dekhe, all these 3 people, siya sameta do bhai, along with Sita ji and the 2 brothers Ramchandra ji and Lakshman ji, Bhavamagu agamu anandatei binushamarahe sirai. All those people, they will definitely reach the very purpose of human life and cross over the ocean of samsara, and without any exertion. Rahe sirai, binushrama, without any exertion, one can cross the beautiful ocean of samsara, which is beautiful, of course, because it teaches us that lesson and takes us to the other shore. With this, we will conclude this session and we will meet again on the 1st of March. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to revel on the life of Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji, Mata Sita ji and Lakshman ji. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय.